Hate to love. Your name's POV. 3:40 p.m. I recently joined the Avengers with them discovering my abilities and good hand with guns and knives. I've gone close with everyone, really. They say it's because my personality is likeable, which I find hard to believe because, well, I'm really emotional. Our breakdown's about nothing, really. But hey, that's my personality. So, I mean, if they like that, good for them. Yes, I'm close with everyone, but Natasha, it's not that we don't like each other, it's just whenever we talk, we don't know what to say. If I try to say something, she replies dryly, and how the hell am I supposed to have a conversation with someone that doesn't meet me halfway? So, we have an acquaintance. Natasha's POV, 4 p.m. I was walking through the lower floor hallways, passing through rooms, just walking about when I heard a loud noise where I with curiosity walked towards. When I reached the room, the garage, it was open and I put my head through the securing the dagger in my jeans to be greeted with your name fixing her motorcycle. I leaned on the door frame examining their moves and what they were doing. They were wearing a black outfit set, which I assumed they worked out before this. They were drenched in sweat, grease and dirt smudged across their forehead, and oddly, it turned me on. As if she heard me, they jumped and looked at me pointing at a wrench. Whoa there, what are you doing with a wrench as if it was an enemy? I say, raising my eyebrows, sipping on my drink. Your name. Well, I could throw it at you knowing you wouldn't miss, or if it doesn't work, I'd throw a hammer at you. She shrugged it off, going back to her fixing. We were at comfortable silence until she rode the motorcycle, and God, I'd lie if she wasn't hot. I bit my inner lip, looking at the back with her tattoos peeking out and her ear piercing glistening from the direct light. Yeah, and done. They praised themselves if they weren't. Could they have a praise cake? Your name. Natasha, do you need anything, or... They turn around. No, just bored. I lie smoothly. Your name. Wanna watch a movie? Me being slightly taken back with a nice gesture since I don't act like they were never here. They were one of the new Avengers and I felt uncomfortable when my trust issues took effect to this. Maybe I can make an exception. Sure. As was I. She was also surprised and I'd said yes, and I expected her to be horribly showing they were freaking out, but they just smiled and left, saying to meet her in the room in a few minutes, so they had time to take a shower. Smith. It had been 6 months since that encounter, and me and your name were best of friends at the point people were shipping us on social media. We both shrugged it off, knowing that with nothing but friendship until tonight. Hey, Nat, Stark says there's a party in an hour. We're supposed to join. Yeah, I'm ready. Are you? I say, walking out of my walk-in closet, seeing your name in a black stained dress that reached the floor and a slit on the side of her left leg. I say silently, just admiring her. I thought of her as a friend for months, but now I'm starting to think if I feel more of that. I got snapped back to reality when snapping her fingers in front of me. I'm that ugly you can't say anything to lie? No, damn fuck, you look phenomenal. Your name. Big word alert. She starts jumping up and down and just shaking my head while putting a necklace on. Through the months, I've realised your name had a special kind of humour that always lit up the room. No wonder she gets along with everyone. I thought, Lady Natasha, it's your turn. Truth or dare? I sighed, knowing these guys were all drunk and they asked me to do something stupid. Natasha, truth. I say, being too lazy to do some stupid dare like they asked Clint to run around the whole compound in 4 minutes. Tony, why do you let your name call you Natty? Natasha, why not? I looked to my side, seeing your name smirking and giggling while drinking on her 7th bottle. Tony, you don't even let us call you Nat. Okay, no need to call me that. Your name's my best friend, so they can call me that. Tony, I knew you before her. Nat, Wanda, truth or dare? I changed the subject quickly before these idiots fill me with their questions. Wanda, dare. Nat, if you can date anyone here, who would it be? Everyone turned their heads to Wanda, who was blushing red. Wanda, Vision, she whispered, and Vision just confused processing this, and they went out to talk about it, and when they came back, I assumed it went well, considering they were coupled up on the couch coming back. Clint, hey, magic fingers, where are you going? He says as your name stands up. Your name, bathroom. Would you all expect me to chug 3 beers in 2 minutes? They say, turning around and walking to the bathroom. Nah, I'll be back. I follow her a few minutes after. Hey, you good? I lean on the wall beside her while looking at her. Their hands, who curved pushing the sink with their head down. I shouldn't have drank that much. I just threw up a lot. The girl goes mouthwash to get rid of the taste. I am just observing them once again. They turn to me. Nah, you're pretty. Slips out of my mouth without any way to cover it. Your name. You are too. If you're a light breath air in front of me, I look at her with a questioning look and she nods as we slowly lean in and I feel her sloppy lips on mine. I cover her face as I get slowly ice on me. I look at her with a questioning look and she nods as we slowly lean in and I feel her sloppy lips on mine. I cover her face as I get slowly isolates into make-up session as we push the bathroom to her stall and make out in there. Your name. Are you drunk? They say breathlessly. No. Yes, but not enough to take advantage. You? Your name. Same. They nod. Nah, we should continue this somewhere else. I whisper against her neck. Your name. We should. And that was a long night.